the planet!
Connected to channel Theo.
Good morning, Frackery.
Loaf says,
this timing couldn't have been more perfect. Literally just got home from work. XD.
Perfect timing.
Frackery says,
it's still yesterday for me. Pensive face emoji.
Oof.
Loaf says,
Went to bed too late.
Ooh, CTF?
Yeah. One of the coworkers was doing that. I'll grab the link real quick. I'd never heard of it before. Night CTF.
Don't think I've done that one either.
Theo says,
Web link.
I can't remember what time he started yesterday, but it may be ending soon. I haven't been able to peel myself away from this box, so. Well, good morning. I'm a little more groggy than I am usually.
Loaf says,
that ends in 5 hours.
Frackery says,
I absolutely hate that Cloudflare chucker. I see it everywhere.
Gets the job done.
Good morning.
I don't know how productive I'm going to be this morning. I hate how you can hear me typing. Okay, so who do we have? Jesus, that's it? Just Miss Frizzle?
Typing.
You don't like typing, Frackery? Member of users, remote management users. You know what? It was doing something stupid yesterday. I spawned this thing and it would only give me an hour.
I like ceramic key typing only. Triumphant face emoji.
Oh. Ceramic key typing? Ceramic keycaps?
caps?
That's a thing? Ceramic? I feel like it'd be... This is a thing. Oh, they have to be expensive as hell. Yeah, those look pretty fucking neat, actually.
They have a nice muted click sound. Yes.
What's a full set?
Cash money caps?
$150 for just the alpha, just like the
Shinkan 1207 says,
I feel like many FOSS programs suck compared to their proprietary solution. To this day, no FOSS alt has managed to match what Macrium Reflect System Image Backup can do.
coming in with a hot take. Shinkum, welcome back. Free and open source programs suck? What? I don't agree. I can't even get past your first sentence without saying that I don't agree.
Frackery says,
I was just about to say.
Yes.
I was just about to say. Free and open source. Maintained.
Shinkan 1207 says,
Not all, just a few of them are.
Okay, few. I'll take that. Which few? Some Macrium is what you said, huh?
Clonezilla versus Macrium Reflect.
I use Clonezilla for the images for the work machines. We'll take a look at Macrium Reflect. Yeah, this would be nice, but it's that these are not in the budget. $50, $150 for the full set. That's what I would have to get.
Frackery says,
All programs are open source if you know ASM. Smirking face emoji.
Yeah.
Shinkan 1207 says,
It can't do incremental backups and it has super strict requirements.
Frackery says,
They're nice. Smiley face emoji.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm already irritated. What's the price? There's no price. That's bullshit. Buy now. $12 months for $50.
Loaf says,
4 packs, XD.
translated from Spanish.
Who buys multiple licenses for a piece of backup software?
Oh. I don't. But, and I'm not going to dig into it too much on stream, but maybe they have a solution that Shinkum enjoys for a couple
Shinkan
bucks.
1207 says,
$50 a year.
You can also use something else like VM Agent,
Or
but it's registerware.
I don't know what that means. Registerware. Thanks for sharing, though. Of course, I got a different IP address for it. It doesn't matter. I'm digging through Bloodhound stuff, so at least right now I'm doing Bloodhound. Okay, so Mr. Gibbons, that was the username password for the database. Frizzle's all we have, and they are only members of users, remote management users. And from remote management users, we were able to get into SMB share. We were able to get into the Gramitno. Thank you for the follow. What am I calling you? Just Gromit? Oh my god, that coffee's going down so fast. It's so good. I've been able to get an SMB share and a working reverse shell. How many minutes did I get on this thing now? See? Why is it spawning with an hour? And then every time it won't let me refresh it, extend the time, and then it changes the IP address on me. I'm going to report that shit. Honestly.
Loaf says,
they must have dropped the instance time because they are individual now and some people would just leave them running when they were done. Time is money, as they say.
Yeah. Their AI helper said the timer extension feature only allowed you to add more time when it drops 100 minutes. I'm going to start with 60. Since you're getting the plenty of time left message, the system thinks you still have more time remaining. At 3 minutes left, you should definitely be able to extend it. Try refreshing the page or resetting your browser cache.
Shinkan
I'm sorry, Dave.
1207
I'm
says,
afraid I can't do that.
Firefox really fell off when they broke their no user data sharing promise and introduced AI into the browser.
Spicy. Shinkan, very opinionated, which is fine.
Loaf says,
It is nice spinning up a new box and not having to reset it almost immediately to undo what everyone else has done though.
Yeah. No, having a dedicated instance is nice. I can't see. Can I minimize this? Oh. What is it? What is this? Who are these people? 49 minutes. That didn't work. If the extend button still isn't working properly, you can reset the machine instance instead of terminating it. This will give you a fresh start with full time. That didn't work. I tried that yesterday. It respawned the machine and gave me a new IP address. Oh, and then it ended. I thought I could still chit chat.
Well, you used to get 4 hours for a box, right? So now they give you 1.
24.
So if they say you used to be able to get it under 100 minutes, that's 100, 240 minutes. So 41.6% time remaining. Assuming that math checks out, you should be able to request an extension at just below 25 minutes.
GoPro Floyo says.
Dave, hi.
Translated from Dutch.
GoPro.
Loaf says.
They used to give you 24 hours?
Yeah. Because I would start it one day, and as long as I got up, you know what I mean? As long as I got back to it within 24 hours, I would just extend the timer. Is that true about Firefox browsers?
You can extend it 2.5 minutes. XD.
Translated from Spanish. Shinkan 1207 says.
Well, yeah, Brian Lenduke made a scandal video covering that.
Do you have, like, I appreciate people doing the scandals, like the scandal reveals, but like, do you have the documentation that says that they're starting that? Oh, Stefan. I was not expecting a human that fast. Oops. Oh, God, I used a PH instead of an F. Not without getting rid of the chat. We can do... I have to do it within...
Just some Googling and I come across this web link.
Thank you. Yeah, I know. That's the promise to never sell the data. Ad guard. Oh, never mind.
Schizophrenic says.
Nice and warm, -5 degrees out currently.
Same. Copy to clipboard. We're going to try that real quick. Go back into here. Contact support. Stefan is there. Can I just paste? Oh, I can't. Oh, that's nice. And then we will grab the... we're going to try this. Extend. Copy to clipboard. Contact support.
Doggo Bud ran out all excited and came right back and lol. What happening? You break stuff.
Doggo Butt ran out all excited and then came back, right? The dog came? Dog? You can see the dog? No, you can't see the dog. No, I didn't break anything. I'm reporting something to HackTheBox. I couldn't find any. Checking now, it gives 8 hours. Oh, is that it's not my machine, it's your machine? It's not my refresh. Works on my machine. You noted the 3 minute. Now, how am I supposed to respond to that? It says 45 minutes on my screen.
Use your words.
I'm trying not. I did. Okay, all right, that's fine.
Press the stop button. Kill the instance. Start a new one. Take a screenshot of the time.
All right, thank you.
Tell them that you don't get 8 hours. You only get 1 in your VIP plus.
Schizophrenic says.
My dog lol.
Fet1Sov777 says.
What are you doing?
Fetsov, welcome to the chat. I'm chatting with HackTheBox support right quick.
Fet1Sov777 says.
Oh, have a good luck, though.
Loaf says.
The spawning is so slow these days. ZZZZ. Their infra is taking a nap.
Better copy this in case it wipes it out. It's not going to work because I'm going to copy the screenshot. Yeah. Making that money. We're attempting to get back to the frizz on HackTheBox. Waiting for it to spawn. I don't want them to leave whatever timer they have for helping people.
I'm on a free account these days. Just spawned a new machine. 8 hours.
US machines VIP +2 offline. What am I connected to?
Mine spawned just before yours.
US machines VIP +2 offline. Is that the problem?
You don't need to be connected to anything to spawn an instance.
Okay. What is... It shouldn't take that long. It normally doesn't take that long.
The offline is your connectivity to the VPN.
Copy to clipboard.
"56 minutes.
We came, we saw,
I wonder
we
if they
kicked
only
its
do an
ass.
hour for retired boxes. Make sure you mention it's a retired box in case that skips their attention.
I'll do that. That makes no sense.
Even if you're not connected, what server you're configured to connect to is where it will spawn. So it could make sense, we don't know their backend info setup.
Okay. Okay, so, no, what is it?
Click on the connected button. Change VPN server.
To starting point?
No. Machines, greater than OpenFNO. Then you can select a server.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Just US machines.
Come to Australia. D.
I gotta change my... Where is that?
You don't need to change or download a new connection. Just spawn a new machine.
The VPN file, the OpenVPN file, is dedicated VIP2. That doesn't matter?
As long as you've selected a new server and the settings saved, your new instance should spawn at the new location.
Okay.
Shinkan 1207 says,
I think the trend of saving old hardware can be hard to follow. I tried saving an old HDD Barracuda drive and it cost me 4 hours and 2 system restores because I wanted to save this thing. It is not worth it like how the IT guys at the repair shop said it.
Depends on what's the drive and what you want to save off of it.
Loaf says.
At Shinkundesu there's a YouTube channel with hardware level restores and saving of mechanical hard drives. It's so amazing the work they do.
Shinkan 1207 says.
Can you link me to it?
Loaf says.
If I can find it, sure. Pretty sure I subscribed.
I had to switch the key. It wouldn't connect. Or at least it wouldn't highlight their connected button.
Loaf says.
The content is amazing.
I want to check all that out too. I have an old hard drive that I'd like to revive.
Their shorts are binge worthy.
Nice. US Machine 6 offline also.
3 raiders from Robotichead have joined.
Robotichead, good morning. Good morning, Raiders. Robotichead, I was eyeing you up. I was gonna raid you.
Good morning.
Loaf says.
Again, often is your connection to that VPN server?
Robotichead says.
Okay.
Amused.
An hour again.
Next time, Tong.
Shinkan 1207 says.
I'm not used to hardware level fixing the drive. I'm only at software level.
Loaf says.
Try spawning a non-retired box. At Shinkundesu I don't think many people would be at this level, it's very involved.
Stop. So, season 9 probably.
Looks like your non-VIP box spawned quicker though, XD.
Expressway. No machine info walkthrough.
Machines that's not retired.
Active. Just released. Air touch.
And not release arena. XD.
Translated from Spanish.
That's a different VPN itself.
Okay. Not AirTouch. Let's...
Any of those other three? Doesn't matter.
Not released. Not in the release arena. Browsed.
Add break.
I was trying to pause them. It doesn't keep it as warm as my Yeti as long.
I'm spawning browse now too, so we can compare.
I'm in US and you're in Australia. I have a feeling yours is going to spawn faster.
If I get 8 hours, it's because I'm more than 8 hours ahead. They have to make up for the time travel.
Of course. This is Stefan telling me it works on my machine. On US machine 6. What in the hell? Okay.
You may need to log out and back in. You're paying for in 1/8 of the time a machine should give you. XD.
1 hour.
Robotic Head says,
I better run. Have a great stream. I've got to do this thing called trying to sleep.
Sounds good, Robotic Head. Thank you for the raid. I'm sorry I'm distracted.
Loaf says,
Hey now, your machine spawned quicker than mine from.
Oh, look out. I got a quicker spawn.
1207 says,
Oh, by the way, if anyone is using a Seagate HDD hard drive, don't install the Seagate Disk Wizard. This program is nearly uninstallable by normal means. It acts kinda like malware. I had to use my external system image to restore the PC because of it. Seagate did a shitty job with their bloated Disk Wizard.
Jesus. All right, so EU side now. Stop. EU machines.
I got 8 hours. AU machines 12. AU machines 2.
translated from French.
All right, let me try EU machines like he asked me to. Let me do EU machines. I don't. There's no one on 7.
1207 says,
In conclusion, maybe it's not worth it to save an old HDD drive.
It depends on what's on the HDD drive. I know what you're saying, but it depends on what's on there. You can't just say it's, you know, it's just a drive. Like I have a drive with a bunch of kids' pictures on it, and it's still sitting over there on the shelf because... And I tried to power it up. I even bought one of those external hard drives, and I couldn't get to it.
That is worth it. This HDD
Download
drive
VPN.
had nothing on it.
Loaf says,
I don't care if my drives die, because 321's the admin rule.
Schizophrenic says,
Some may have all family photos on it, so may be worth more to them. More will always back up.
Also, maybe it's a hard drive that's, you know, expensive. Maybe it's expensive.
Shinkan 1207 says,
For you, I understand that it's worth it, but if you just want the HDD drive to be external storage, then I think it's not worth the hassle.
Connection refused. EU. Looks to. You probably can't see what I'm doing here. I'm just messing with the VPN right quick. Okay.
My disk management util froze because I tried running this HDD drive XD.
Loaf says,
For any drive I'm considering using, it gets a bad block check, lifetime counters checked. Any of those are excessive, it's getting recycled to waste.
5.
And that's only personal or non-important machine. Nothing work-related will get an old hard drive like that.
Okay, EU5 I'm on now. Let me go back to the frizz. I don't know. I like that coffee cup. It's got a handle on it, but it doesn't keep my coffee like piping hot.
Shinkan 1207 says,
The IT guys were probably right when they advised me against using this super old HDD drive as external storage.
Loaf says,
I know, send me your username and password and I'll test it over here. Oh.
El Reginho says,
For shame, Doc. Hunting rabbits with an elephant gun. Why don't you shoot yourself an elephant?
Oregano. What is that from? Is that a Looney Tunes reference? Oh, I don't have my water down here.
Of course it is. Who says Doc and talks about rabbits getting shot?
I didn't want to assume. I don't think I've heard that one. I'd have to go back. I bet I've seen it. Once I see it and hear the cadence of the scene, I bet I remember it.
Bugs talking to Hummer about his weapon.
What time is it? 7:08. Around 7 o'clock. I have to copy the try to refresh it.
Not sure if I should try to be more or less obscure with these in the future.
Oh, I like the obscurity. I like obscure things. I think it shows how well people pay attention to things, or if they're Looney Tunes aficionados. One of my favorite ones is the one with the bull, Bugs Bunny Bully, I think is the episode is called. Something like that.
I think there are a couple with the bull.
Hewer says,
Morning, Governor.
Top of the morning to you. Good morning. Good morning, Pure. How you doing? What's been going on? All right, well, while it's doing that, I can dig through Bloodhound data.
Good. Sleep, sleep, and some more sleep.
Nice. Remote management users. I haven't messed with inbound much, but what can I really do with inbound control? Have I found out? I don't think I've tried or checked if Frizzle is Kerberoastable.
Move to that account and seeing who has access to control it.
Yeah. Oh shit, Diablo's here. Can you check if your VM or PC time is correct, please? I mean...
Hewer says,
How about yourself? How's the new year? More pen tests?
syncing over YouTube. How you doing? Welcome back. I'm waiting for them to. We schedule a lot of the pen tests out for the year, so we're working on the schedule now. I'm excited to get on the new one. Okay, well, the VM is like, no, the VM is not correct. Is my computer time right? 6:12 a.m. I mean, for my time zone, 6:08. My phone has 6:08. What are they, atomic clocks? What time is it? 6:09. My computer time is off.
Loaf says,
it's not off by 7 hours, which I think is what they are getting at.
I should probably tell them it's off by like 5 minutes. Why did I have that set to manual?
Hua says,
What about the time within the VM?
The VM is 1310, so 110. That's 7 hours. Is that going to do it?
Loaf says,
Test spawning without being connected to the VPN.
Fucking users. Fuck, this guy chatted up. This guy sent a chat message that said he only had an hour on his VM and bugged us for the better part of an hour. And his time, who doesn't set the timer on their VM? God. And you know what the worst is? He was a fucking American. Oh my God, those guys.
Hewitt says.
You?
Gokrafloyo says.
KW.
Translated from Indonesian.
And he's making me say now.
Hewitt says.
You're right, Americans are the worst.
Make sure. Who's the asshole? This guy. Now I know. I don't know why it was manual.
Loaf says.
Your time was probably because you had to sync it with one of the domain controllers you've been hacking.
Yeah, good job. Amazing for their patience.
We are our clock's cue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One of the last machines had a clock skew. So I gotta make sure I pull that back every time.
Did you tell them the name of your channel? Painful IT.
No. No. I doubt I'm on their radar. I was on their radar at one time. I doubt I'm on their radar anymore. Dooku, thank you for the 30. Dooku. That's insane, Dooku. You are out of control. Thank you kindly for the 35 stream watch streak, Dooku. How do you do that?
Loaf says.
What are you going to do for your 3-year anniversary?
Well, that's a watch streak. That's not a sub. I think you're yeah, Dooku. 38 months. All right.
Hewitt says.
Damn.
Yeah, so what we know is Frizzle doesn't have log me out of Bloodhound. It's getting cold down here. All right, there's nothing here. Okay, so can I get off a Kerberoastable? Can I try to Kerberoast Frizzle?
Loaf says,
Was there no winner?
For Frizzle, no. Or at least they didn't have. This is all not going to work now. And SMB's. NXC, WinRM, Frizzle, FFrizzle, password.
What ports are there?
That's not going to be right because my my hosts file doesn't have the right, may not. It changed so many times I don't remember. Oh no, it is right. 192.129.232.168. That's interesting. Give it a second.
Hack the Planet says,
B7H30 Haxer.
Good morning, Tagora, aka Hack the Planet.
Loaf says,
I just glanced at the write-up for this box. Unless you're familiar with XAPIOT over SSH, you might want to look that up.
First off, that's not a real acronym. And I'm not familiar with that, so
Definitely wouldn't have gotten there.
thank you. Thank you. And that's my biggest problem, honestly. Sometimes I just don't have the vocabulary. I just haven't been exposed to some kind of technology. And I would never think to look for it. Generic security services application program.
Still on Thief Freeze or whatever?
Yes. The Frizz. A framework allowing applications to use various security mechanisms, primarily Kerberos, which we have, for single sign-on, which we have. Because I know that because we use the Frizz to look at the Frizz's credentials to look at SMB.
Loaf says,
I would have been curious about port 22 being open on a Windows machine.
Right.
Then I would have had to search how to SSH with Windows credentials.
I could have made that. I could have made that jump. Let me see if Let me see if I would have searched for that, if I would have made the connection to GSS API.
You would have learned XAPI from your search. I just searched how to SSH from a Linux machine to a Windows box using Kerberos and it suggests XAPI.
What am I craning my neck for? I gotta stop at that shit.
Hack the Planet says,
I always just telnet into my Windows machines.
Plain text for the win. I mean, you're air gapped. It's fine. Kerberos, using Kerberos SSO for SSH into identity management with AD trust.
Loaf says,
GSS API.
Telnet over TLS.
All right. Okay. Modify the SSH configuration in etc SSH to enable GSS API. Okay, let's search for that and see if it is already. Oh, this is Kerberos. Yeah, Kerberos authentication.
Be careful with tutorials because it could go both ways.
It's like it's got to be a 1-for-1 match for what I'm trying to accomplish.
This may be setting up a Linux machine so it can accept SSH creds using Kerberos, rather than a Linux machine SSHing to a Windows machine using Kerberos, which is different.
Log into the machine with a given user to obtain a Kerberos ticket. Verify the Kerberos ticket. Log into another host using SSH-K. Using PuTTY for Kerberos authentication. That's just the second way. I have a ticket. Do I have the ticket? I have a K-Cache. What do I have? Frizzle C cache. I don't think that's the same. This is an old one. Of K-list. I probably have to get a new one. Ticket cache, default principal, valid starting. I think I can do that. And I think, let me just give it a, because I can't remember with the IP address switching so many times. I can't remember.
Loaf says,
I'm sorry, Dave.
It looks like
I'm
the
afraid I
process is set
can't
up
do
here.
that.
Configure /etc/ssh/ssh config so SSH knows server details and to use safely. SSH may need to use K flag.
I didn't do that. GSS API. GSS API authentication to enable. Yep, I'm going to change this to yes. GSS API. There's been something in my eyeball all this morning. Don't say my eye. Ow. GSS API authentication. GSS API delegate credentials. So these two right here. Warning, changing a read-only file.
NXC can generate the config.
I don't know what KInit is.
Web link.
I'm familiar with that website. netexec SMB IP user user p password generate KRB file path to generate KRB path oh KRB5 config 2. No, over here.
You generate it to any path/file name and then export the KRB5 config variable with the path.
Okay, I was doing that yesterday. I looked in that a little bit more. I was confused because the you weren't calling that variable directly in the command, but it's baked into the utility, I think.
If you did that yesterday, probably explains why your KInit worked properly.
KRB5, Control R, KNR, KRB5, 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 conf 2. I don't have that file.
So you may have already set most of it up. Do you have that environment variable set?
Yeah. I set it yesterday.
KRB5 config.
I did it as KRB5CC name. Maybe I didn't do it. Maybe I did something else. Oh no, I put it, well, let's see what it is. What is that? I set it to itself?
See what's in it.
The frizz, okay. I think that looks good.
So you got that part set up at least. Then did you can it yesterday?
I don't remember.
Kin it again and provide the password for f.frizzle.
I gotta look at K in it. I don't know what that's doing.
Loaf says
Kerberos in it.
Permission to die GSS API with mic and keyboard with mic keyboard interactive.
Do a list. See if you have a Kerberos ticket in the cache.
I don't know how to do that.
Is this the same terminal you did kin it in?
No.
List equals Kerberos list tickets. Do it in the one you did kin it in. Because that one has the environment variables in. Your other shell might not have those set. So SSH from the other terminal, where you get a response from CLIST.
In this terminal window, which is the one I was doing the SSH from and the K in it.
Loaf says,
when you do CLIST, it's showing you the tickets. I assume it hasn't expired?
I don't know. I would have done it yesterday. It says it's good until tomorrow, the 22nd. But I would have changed my... I changed my clock too. Valid starting the 21st, which is today.
Loaf says,
Key destroy.
Yep, start over.
List.
translated from Norwegian.
Kinite.
Translated from Albanian.
Okay. Kinit f dot frizzle.
RN Ogumbi says,
When you SSH, start a new tab.
Channels. Good morning, Gumby. Okay, and a frizzle. Okay. So now K-list.
Loaf says,
SSH.
RN Ogumbi says,
Warning
I
about
haven't
night-
changed that in my
Loaf says,
in my config. Are you saying that this kinit kinit K-list is supposed to take care of that?
Boonibam says,
It's K for SSH.
Hey, Booney Bomb, welcome back.
Loaf says,
Ooh, really?
Yeah, I haven't done that yet. At least I don't think so. Did I? I think I stopped doing it because we said NXC should be able to take care of that.
Did I case typo?
Case typo.
Facepalm. Big K instead of little k?
RN Ogumbi says,
Capital K.
Loaf says,
SSHK.
Oh, no, I thought it was lowercase also. It is uppercase. No, that wasn't you. I thought it was lowercase. It doesn't make a difference.
And that's where my knowledge ends. Time to debug. XD.
Which is fine because I'm butting up against the time anyways. To get small beanie hacker up, and then I'll be back down.
Check /etc/ssh/ssh config. Look for XAPI. May need to restart service.
Wait, server? What server?
Sudo system will restart SSH.
Okay.
Army Vet 316 says,
Theo, my boy.
Good morning, Army
Smile,
Vet.
smile.
How you doing?
Boonybomb says,
You have an error in your /etc/hosts, which is almost impossible for you to find out, so I will just tell you that the FQDN has to be the first entry after the IP for it to work, but since you seem to ignore my suggestions anyways, good luck with that bald man. Smile, smile.
Loaf says,
Wouldn't have thought you'd need to do
Yikes.
this.
Boonie bomb.
Iron
Okay.
Ogami says,
Okay.
SSH
Let me make that.
service.
Let me make that quick change.
Loaf says,
Any host name after the IP works.
So you think that's
FQDN or not.
okay? So Boonie bomb, you think the fully qualified domain name has to be the first entry?
Nothing wrong with how Theo has it.
And Loaf, who's a not to say you're not, but Loaf, who's a system administration professional, isn't. So just, I'm going to leave it as is for right now.
Each entry after the IP, space separated, is considered individually.
RN Ogumbi says,
Define Theo.
What was I doing? Was that all done? Restart. Restarted.
Army Vet 316 says,
How you doing, buddy?
Good, Army Vet. How about you? Okay. I restarted it.
Loaf says,
We may be at a stopping point now. Miss Theo's, she's going to start moving around. I got to say goodbye to her. And then get small beanie hacker going. I'm desperately trying not to access a walkthrough.
Army Vet 316 says,
I'm doing alright. My boy is getting ready for school ATM. I seen you were streaming and wanted to drop by since it's been a while.
Thank you very
Loaf
much.
says,
Maybe try without K or K.
Yep. My
Maggie
daughter's going to be
Fabulous
up in like about 10 minutes. That's not acceptable. Just typing the words. Oh, no, you did. You sent an emote.
Loaf says,
It's already in the cache. May as well try.
Maybe try without. This isn't anything. It's just annoying me.
Loaf says,
232, 168.
I would do this box myself to diagnose, but I'm a petty free user only now. XD.
Petty
says,
free user.
You might be a professor net admin in a real world environment, which is awesome, but CTFs don't always work like real world. They don't even have TLS certs on their websites most of the time if you haven't realized that.
I have not realized that. Booty bomb. Look, I'm not opposed to trying something. So here. Move Frizz HTB to the rear.
Loaf says,
This being a CTF challenge does not stop a local Linux or Windows machine host file from working differently.
We'll try without the K. Oh, damn.
What? XD.
translated from Spanish.
Well then. I feel humble.
No.
I apologize.
Hey. No worries. Like, do you know how many times I've been wrong on things? And it's not about, like... Anyways. Booty Bomb, thank you for making that suggestion. Should have tried it earlier.
Madam Fabulous says,
I'm going to take all the credit. You're welcome, Kappa.
Thank you.
My shining presence.
Okay, we need to research that a little bit. I gotta say goodbye to people real quick. I'll be right back.
Loaf says,
Well, now I know what my evening will be spent investigating.
RN Ogumbi says,
Someone feeling salty.
Loaf says,
Not at all, I've been taught something. And now I need to understand it.
RN Ogumbi says,
That wasn't toward you, my dude.
RN Ogumbi says.
I'm sorry, Dave.
It was the way
I'm
Bam
afraid
worded
I
it could
can't
have
do
been said
that.
in a nicer way.
Loaf says.
I don't think there was anything wrong with what they said.
RN Ogumbi says.
Love you long time.
Loaf says.
And they were right, which makes it better.
RN Ogumbi says.
Don't just felt condescending to me, ma'am, the one that is salty, hee hee.
Loaf says.
I'm not understanding how changing the order of those affected anything. Gonna be a lot of digging.
So, fun fact, Theo lore.
RN Ogumbi
The
says.
garage doesn't open
It shouldn't change
in
anything
negative
at all, but
temperatures. So we had to pull the connection mechanism, pushed it up manually, and then reconnected it after they opened up the garage.
GoProFloio says.
No worries.
RN Ogumbi says.
Wait, what was that?
What was what?
Loaf says.
Man file says slash etc slash host format is IP address canonical hostname, aliases. But the canonical hostname is frizz.htb. Why would putting that at the end as an alias work?
RN Ogumby says.
That you said what wasn't working.
Boonybomb
Nothing in
says.
this world that's worth
Sorry,
having
not sorry for
comes
being a little mean to you sometimes, but I try to keep my suggestions legit while trying to get rid of my bad mood by being a little mean to you, Baldy. That's just the kind of love I have to give you, but it's love, just a weird way of showing it.
Loaf says.
Unless because Theo was SSing with IP address, it uses the first host name in the file and the SSH server was expressing the Frisk host.
Wait a minute. I did change that. I was doing frizz.htb and I was just throwing shit at the wall, and I did change it to the IP address. Boony Bomb. You're fine. Like I said, I'm fine with you all joking and having fun at my expense. Please don't give that to people coming into the channel asking questions. But you could save it for me all day long. Thank you again for the suggestion. We should have tried it earlier. But Loaf is yeah, I can do that. Loaf is digging into why, so we have an understanding, because I don't understand why. I treated all those things as them all being the primary, the first one. So thank you again for making the suggestion, Boony Bomb. Yeah, let's try it. Exit turbo. Yeah. Yeah.
SSML error.
Schizophrenic says.
Buck, time to set up the work lappy.
Thank you, Boony. Thank you, Boony Bomb. Thank you very much for the sub.
Loaf says.
Now try frizz.frizz.htb.
RN Ogumby says.
Think it's poopin' time, hee.
Loaf says.
Fascinating. I don't understand it.
Boonybomb says.
Thank no Hujuro, he gave it to me, so thanks no Hujuro.
I'm wrong at least 10 times a day. I completely missed that because I was looking at a different chat that showed me who the subscriber was, even though it was gifted by you, Loaf. So, Boony Bomb, thank you again. Loaf, thank you kindly for gifting the sub to Boony Bomb. Okay. That's all I needed. Like, Loaf, you said you're going to look into it. I'm going to look into it too. But let me know what you see there. As a matter of, I should probably start putting the. What is the convention here? The fully qualified domain name first.
Nick says.
Lurking.
Hey, Nick. Nick, that's great news, right? I saw your post. That's great news. So we're going from the camper to an RV? Dude, that thing looked nice. So I think that's great news.
Loaf says.
Technically speaking, it makes no sense to me. Everything after the first host name is supposed to be an alias.
Okay. There it is. Okay. So I guess like the question going on in my rattling around in my brain is right now is that we've had wait. Did I have shell access to Frizzle? Frizzle? Yeah. Didn't I?
Boony Bomb says.
I can't even tell why it is like that on the host's file. It must be some weird DNS lookup thingy and I only ever came across it on this box. But since then I use the FQD and always first when acting with Kerberos stuff.
RN Ogumby says.
I've this an AD box.
It is an AD box, but it's like it's a little bit different traditionally because it has a website, number one. And what was the other thing that it has? I can't remember.
Loaf says.
And they both point to the same place, so why does it make a difference? Sob.
So what did I have? Oh, I had the web service. I had the web service as a shell.
Kitty says. You can't remember. That's a sign of old age, Noiki one derp.
That tracks. I'm well, Nori. How are you doing today? Thank you for asking. Well, now all I want to do is keep going. And we are. Let me make sure Small Beanie Hacker's up and moving, and I'm going to keep going here.
Loaf says.
Can you do one more check for me please? With the host file as is, try SSH to all three of the hosts. frizz.htb frizz.frizz.htb in the IP?
RN Ogumby
Nothing
says.
in this world that's worth
Thought that
having
school was
comes
canceled.
easy.
Loaf says.
Would probably need to run with verbose enabled to see what's actually happening with the negotiation.
All right. Small beanie hackers up and moving. School was canceled yesterday.
Boom says.
Even verbose doesn't tell you a lot, at least I couldn't make sense of anything.
RN Ogumby says.
Bruh.
Bruh. Yeah, I can't for the life of me.
How much snow did you end up with?
We didn't end up we didn't have a lot of snow. It's just been frigid. Like yesterday in the morning was like -8. And it's 14 and feels like 4 degrees now. Oh, look, and we'll have a high tomorrow of 35. Right between, right on the borderline of freezing, which is never good.
Loaf says.
Not as much as Russia. People are jumping out of multi-story apartment buildings into the powder. Walking on the snow with traffic lights at their shins.
RN Ogumby says.
Really, we got slammed here at Buffalo.
Schizophrenic says.
Still, it feels like with -5 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's crazy. I saw those. Those Russia photos, I genuinely thought I was looking at AI bullshit.
Kitty says. I mean 0 is freezing, not 32F, or whatever number you feel like making up.
Yeah, thanks.
Loaf says.
Theo, could you please try the SSH with the 2 host names and IP address?
Yeah.
Just want to have enough info for my research.
Yeah, no problem. That's not a thing.
I want to see if they all work, or only some work with the current /etc/host setup.
Schizophrenic says.
Fine, it feels like it's -20 degrees Celsius.
No, Nori's making fun of my freedom units. Skits, you're fine.
Kitty says. The good thing about cold weather, it can only get so cold. But being too hot sucks noiki one derp.
Being too hot sucks, but it can get more cold.
Loaf says.
It's far easier to get warm than it is to get cold.
Schizophrenic says.
I can layer up in the cold.
Could you please try the SSH with the 2 host names and IP address? Yes.
Kitty says. But you can warm yourself up. But you can't cool yourself down.
So with my Etsy host file as it is, which has the FQDN first.
Loaf
Right?
says. Yeah, leave host file as is.
Okay.
Kitty says. They say most body heat is lost through the head. You are at a lost cause for preventing that one noiki one bleb. Loaf says.
Try IP. Try frizz.htb and frisk.frizz.htb.
Okay, well, here's the IP. Which connects.
Schizophrenic says.
Head, neck, and feet, you lose your heat.
S4D winner on YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, L stream for not reading the chat. I'm usually really good about that. Like, but there was too much going on. No excuse. No excuse. If you're still there on YouTube, I'm sorry. In my defense, though, Frizz HTB. I'm old. Yes, thank you. Is that the first one you wanted me to try? It doesn't matter. Frizz.htb.
Loaf says.
Doesn't matter which host name. Just do both police.
Oh, look, it worked now? So frizz.htb work now with the fully qualified domain name there first. And frizzDC. Works also. With the FUDN at the beginning.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
No problem. Dude, I have chat up so many times.
Okay, I'm on my PC now. No sleepy.
Whatever. Okay. So I'm thinking, obviously, since there's no Bloodhound connection anywhere for the Frizz, there must be something else hiding in here. In her access, in her PowerShell access. We have the user flag. So let's back up. Okay. All right. So now we are seeing different users. Frizzle, Schoolbus. So Frizzle, I think from Bloodhound. Frizzle has control over Frizzle.
Loaf says.
Ooh. I get it now.
Uh-oh. You unveil the mystery. Unsolved Mysteries by Loaf.
RN Ogumby says.
It's an AD thing, isn't it?
broke something. Nothing. There's no public.
Nothing in this world that's worth having comes
Oh, it's the
easy.
magic school bus box love that show as a kid.
Yep. Can't get an administrator, a frizzle, magic school bus, public, or v-frizzle. Can't get into any of them. I just can't navigate to them. What's out here? iNet, perflogs, program files, users, Windows, XAMPP.
Static Drop says,
Dang homie, you're on early. Good morning.
Good morning, Static. I'm usually done by now.
Loaf says,
Kerberos is expecting the full host name in the negotiation. The /etc/host file is IP canonical host name, alias. So if you had the host name Kerberos was expecting as an alias, the host name that would be used was whatever was in canonical host name, frizz.hgb, but that's not the host name Kerberos is expecting.
So it's a Kerberos
So
specific thing, not an SSH.
in the canonical host name section means that's the host name that's going to be used when you use the IP or a different alias.
Okay. The Etsy host file
So
is
yeah,
the IP.
Kerberos specific host-based service requirement.
Okay, so it's
Web
a
link.
it's a Kerberos specific thing.
A
Thank
bit
you.
of info here.
Thank you. It's not an SSH specific thing.
Yeah.
Because
when
SSH.
massaging Linux, SSH to use the right host name.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I wonder if there's a way to send a specific host name with an SSH parameter.
What is a device health attestation? HAS RV DLL. It's a legitimate Windows component, belongs to device health attestation. What it does, provides DHA verifies that a device booted securely.
Archification says,
Last time I was here some things weren't working. Looks like things are working now.
Archification, good to see you again. You're more likely to stumble upon... I'm not... Okay, I can't do that. Well, yeah, like a lot of things break here. It's working now.
Booney Balm says,
Just general advice. You should start to always list hidden files /ders while enumerating a target. I know it's tricky to change that behavior of just running dir, but it's very important to list anything. Otherwise you will miss stuff.
Archification
Good point.
says,
I usually do that in
Well,
Linux.
sometimes they break intentionally, right?
Oh yeah, sometimes you're trying to break something so you can figure out how to put it back together or to fix it. What is I don't know the directory command to list all the hidden files. I gotta look that up.
RN Ogumby says,
Yeah, a lot of things break here, like Theo's mom, he.
Loaf says,
GCI hidden.
Archification says,
LSLH.
translated from German. Loaf
Thank
says,
you, Archification.
You're on PowerShell. Use PowerShell command smile.
Archification says,
LS line actually. A is hidden.
We're not talking about the list all for Linux. We're talking about for PowerShell or DOS command line, Windows command line. GCI.
Boonybomb says,
Dearflow is what I usually use in PowerShell, but it's a little different in cmd-a.
Archification says,
I mean, it's your bait to remove hidden. Not sure how to list them though.
Loaf says,
If you want to use dir, it's dir/ah. Attribute equals hidden.
Koipon says,
Legendary stream title today.
Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I am enjoying playing with the clickbaity stream titles. I really am. You should have seen the one we had the other day. Oh my God. Claude thunk it up.
Loaf says,
Otherwise GCI hidden, get child
Live, laugh,
which has a recursion
live,
option
laugh,
if you want.
lateral movement, a HackTheBox story. That is so good. dirfo. But oh,
RN Ogumby says,
\A.
oh, wrong way. Tracks. It's acting
RN
goofy.
Ogumby says,
dir \A gobber.
Loaf says,
It's because it's PowerShell, not command prompt.
RN Ogumby says,
You are.
translated from German. Loaf says,
In a PowerShell context, dir is just an alias for get child item.
Boonybomb
The
says,
only way to
I'm
learn
sorry
is
for
by
correcting,
playing.
but you don't
The
want
only
to
way
use
to win is by
dir
learning, and the
/A
only way to
in
begin is
CMD,
by beginning.
dir /A to list all, not just hidden. In fact, in CMD you actually want to use dir /E/R to also list alternative data streams, but that's something you probably have to come across and learn first.
Alternative data streams, huh? Okay, this is a PowerShell prompt. It's taken dir.
In PowerShell, it's to your foe.
All right.
If it doesn't show more, there isn't more.
Scott 1969 says,
I have just come across a great bash tutorial. It is 7.5 hours long.
RN Ogumbi says,
You're in an SSH.
That sounds fun.
So you should be able to use ls log.
Loaf says,
He SSH to a Windows machine. ls is just another alias for get child item on PowerShell.
Good morning, Scott B.
Scott 1969 says,
He starts to get into some seriously cool stuff at about the 3-hour mark.
Boonybomb says,
Why are you trying it in a folder with only one regular non-hidden file in it? D?
Scott 1969 says,
Good morning, Theo.
Okay, where was I just at? iNet. I don't want to do program files just yet. I mean, what am I going to find in Windows? You can get into the XAMPP. What about Frizz's permissions? I should really have this memorized. That's not who am I. is a different command.
Archification says,
Windows is very secure. It uses so much RAM that there's none left over for any exploits to run.
Loaf says,
What are you looking for at the moment?
I'm looking for there's a command that I can run and I can't for the life of me remember what it is to get
Kitty says,
the permissions
Leo.
for the user. Nori. Priv.
Loaf says,
Who am I / Priv?
Kitty says, what's Valentine's Day plans Noiki 1L? Loaf says,
Or just who am I / all?
Archification says,
Trinet user.
That's up to Mrs.
Got
Theo.
1969 says,
Etc. / pass.
translated from German. RN Ogumbi says,
In a Windows box Skype.
Kitty says, if I remind you now, then you will not have to struggle and you will buy her flowers and a wiper blade from a store garage in a panic.
I'll get her flowers. And we'll decide what we want to do. But me and Mrs. Theo, we don't celebrate on Valentine's Day. We used to work in the restaurants, and Valentine's Day and every other holiday is just awful. So we'll go like the weekend before, the weekend after.
RN Ogumbi says,
Need to find a pivot to that next user.
Yep.
Booney Balm says,
What was on the website of this box?
It was this Gibbon instance.
Kitty says, yes, Valentine's Day price tax is insane markup.
No, that's not why we avoid it. We avoid it because it's a shit time to eat in a restaurant if we want to go out and have a good meal. Yeah.
Booney Balm says,
A login. So there's a DB?
Yeah, there's a database. We've already, I mean, unless I missed something, we already went through the database and we dug up, fuck, man. Gosh, I can't remember anything with this box.
RN Ogumbi
Nothing in
says,
this world that's
And
worth
that
having
school buses and
comes
choosers.
easy.
Mr. Gibbons. No, that was the username and password. We already had that. And then from that, right. Okay, yeah. So we gained access to that we found Mr. Gibbons' username and password in the config file. We used that to access the database, and in the database we found Frizzle's hash that we cracked. Excuse me. Magic School Bus is NT user. Yeah, that's about right, Scott B. Okay, but it's now approaching 8. Oof.
Loaf says,
Running the SSH with VVV would have shown server not found in Kerberos database. When we faced the previous issue.
RN Ogumbi says,
Chooser is the same as the root.
Okay. But I don't have a path. At least I'll look for one for Magic School Bus from F Frizzle to Magic School Bus. Oh, okay. I hear what you're saying, Loaf. Well, no, I don't. I mean, we were using... Didn't we use Kerberos? No, we weren't using the Kerberos flag.
Dear users directory.
Loaf says,
Yeah, we did, but remember what I said about aliases and canonical names?
Poundstick says,
Yellow, same the other name, aka Tessicodes, MS Tess.
Loaf says,
When the frizz.htb was in the canonical hostname section, that name was used for the Kerberos auth, and that name wasn't in the Kerberos database, the frizz.htb was.
Unibomb says,
Check the PowerShell history.
When the frizz was in the canonical hostname section, that name was used for the Kerberos authentication, and that name wasn't in the Kerberos database. Okay. Is what was. Yep. Low what me? I just lol what me? I just saw your follow. Thank you very much. Tessa Codes, good to see you, Miss Tess. I haven't checked PowerShell history yet. I'm gonna have to do that later.
Easy.
Scott 1969 says,
Was the command you were trying to think about? Access.
No, who am I all, or who am I priv? I would look here for privileges to exploit. I'm gonna have to go back and I'm gonna have to do research on how to look at view PowerShell history. Get history. Can I do it for a user? Is anyone else on doing HackTheBox? No. Try hack me. No. CyberSecurity.
RN Ogumby says,
Do it for the current user.
I did. Those are all the commands that I ran.
Oh, I missed that.
Alley's on. We don't ever get raids from Alley. Dev Dad, we haven't gotten one from him. Keybind's on. 2D Game Dev, E-Bit Engine. 2D Game Dev, what does that mean? Dude is rocking Claude Opus vibe coding. It's $100 a month. I cannot justify that. Okay. Thank you all for hanging out this morning. I gotta get Small Beanie Hacker on the bus. Make some breakfast for myself. Loaf, Boonie Bomb, Gumby.
We got the 200 euros one at work.
Thank you for your suggestions and your help. Nori, thank you for the reminder about Valentine's Day. Boonie Bomb, DM Nick, Ragano, GoPro Floyo, Lol What Me, thank you again for the follow.
Don't thank me, thank your mom.
Gumby, Scotty B,
Scott
and Skits.
969 says,
TTFN later.
Yep.
RN Ogumby says,
Gumby, damn it.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, thank you all again. We got a lot accomplished this morning. Troubleshooted the HackTheBox with my system time. Now I know. I'm going to be putting FQDNs at the beginning from now on of my Etsy host file. Verbose when it comes to SSH.
Loaf
Yeah.
says,
Thanks for the stream, Theo.
Dir.fo for
Very
hidden
nice.
files.
Thanks as well, Boonie Bam.
Schizophrenic says,
Thank you. Always enjoy the morning streams.
No problem. They're hard. Well, I mean, I exercise Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So Wednesday is my only morning I can do it. No problem.
Kitty says, Waking up and making your bed should always be your first accomplishment. I never make my bed because I don't like to accomplish things Noiki wonder. RN Ogumbi says.
Okay, I'm going to take a flying fuck and a rolling donut.
Boonibam says.
Come back soon.
Schizophrenic says.
My WFH days. Perfect.
Oh.
Stream, but we had these crypto kids join our Twitch channels. Yo,
25 followers of
what's up, dude? Yo,
this is the Church of the Goofer. Blood sacrifices are performed every full moon.
I just gave a shout out to DevDad, so I can't do two. But guys, you should follow. Okay, everyone go follow. There he is. Look at that beautiful.
We're still live.
Absolutely
Aw.
beautiful. Yeah, welcome to Silicon Valley corporate dev. We're working on MinIO object storage. We're creating a.
All right, YouTubers, if there's anyone over there.
Initialize healing.
No, I just got a scutcheon for not reading. Not reading WV chat or YouTube chat.
Kind of finishing.
Nah, you didn't catch the raid. Whatever you're doing with your stuff, you didn't catch the raid, Gumby.
Later,
I'm ending now.
We're working on a computer game a little bit later, and we're still kind
Is
of
anyone
RN Ogumbi says.
on
Yeah,
YouTube
you're still
or
we're up
actually on YouTube?
$10 in 2 days.
2 concurrent viewers. All right, YouTubers, have a nice day. YouTube viewers, have a nice day.
Healing objects, house psychotherapy. No,